So in this hectic productivity culture being portrayed on the internet where you're always achieving something or you're trying to build something new, a few people are also talking about something which is really important, and it's an important conversation, which is about building a life with intention. Now, when you talk about building a life with intention, you might wonder what does that mean and how is this a nicer thing than the whole productivity and hustle culture. Let's get to know how. Hey everyone, I'm Dishika and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk everything about fitness, health, life, and all things that I love. And today I'm going to be talking about how to lead with a life of intention. So what does building an intentional life mean? Building an intentional life is building a life which aligns with the core values and beliefs. That is, when you set your goals according to your core beliefs and values and just not because you want to achieve them. So for example, I am looking to be a really good health coach in the near future, and that is one of the goals that I have. Now, I don't want to be a good health coach and a successful health coach just because I want to earn some extra money outside my job as a doctor. I want to be a health coach because I genuinely want to help people be their best selves in terms of their health, fitness, nutrition, their mindset, everything. And that is the value which I align to my actionable goal, which will also keep me on track in the future if I ever lose the motivation, which is very natural that we all do. That is why it's really important that we start looking at our goals from the perspective of the intention and the values that we build into it, rather than just a goal that we need to strike off the list. According to the therapist and author Lisa Oliveira, building a life of intention helps us to feel more present, gives a sense of power, and helps us to create an agency in our lives, which is really important if you want to navigate a life with a true sense of purpose and happiness. Okay, so now that you know why it is important to build a life of intention, let me give you some actionable tips that you can apply to your life to start building a life of intention. Tune out the noise. Today's world is filled with distractions and a lot of things which pull you away from your values and your intentions and gives you little time to really focus and introspect on what is really important to you. So take some time to identify these distractions and consider limiting them or letting go of them completely. Secondly, identify your values. Naming your values is the foundation of building an intentional life. So here are a few questions which might help you. You can use them as a journaling prompt, and you can just think about it while I tell it down to you here. So first, tell me, what does the ideal day look like to you? What are the things which are in that ideal day which will make you feel really happy and give you a greater sense of purpose? Why are these things important to you? What do you want more of and what do you want less of? What makes you truly content and happy? What do you think that you can lessen and what do you think you can stay away from, which will contribute more to your peace? So these are a few questions that can help you identify a bit at least what your values are. I can put down some more questions and some more general prompts down below so that you can really build this into an exercise. Probably take an hour in your day and really get to it. I would really suggest you take a diary, get a pen and paper and write these down, because writing it down really makes it very solid, and you can draw and then you can build out a proper plan, and you know where to start from. So I will put these down below, and yeah. So now that you've identified your intention, it's time to build it into a morning habit. So when you've identified your values, now it's time that we start building this into a morning routine. And it's something very nice to start your day with, because it really sets the whole tune for your day. So your intention could just be one word or a sentence, and it can be anything that you've identified from the questions above and the questions that we discussed before. So for example, if your value is to be grateful, you can just start with the word gratitude. So every morning you can start saying just 5 things that you're grateful for, and that's a very simple and very proven and a very nice exercise that I also personally do before going to bed every night. I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for every day, no matter how small, how big, and that is the intention which I behave according to the entire day. So setting a morning intention really sets that tune for the day, and it can also be a really nice reminder as to what inspires your actions and what inspires your behavior. And you can also build this into like a morning mantra. You can do this while you're meditating as in form of affirmations, or you can do this before going to bed every night, just as a reminder of what your intention is and what is your purpose here. Fourth, refocus. So the thing about building an intentional life is you don't have to completely start from scratch, or you need to turn your life upside down to build something really magnificent. You can just start from where you are, and you can start infusing the quality of intention into your everyday activities. So for example, if you're cooking dinner, try using all your 5 senses. See how the food is cooking, smell, see the textures, feel the sound of the water boiling, smell the flavors, feel the texture of the food, and engage all your 5 senses to build a more greater sense of presence. If you are maybe doing some house chores, repeat the intention that I am doing these house chores because I would like to feel more spacious and more calm in my day, and that's why I would like to clean up the space that I'm living in. If you are doing some walking or you're doing some yoga, you can tell yourself the intention that I am doing the following activity because I want to be more in touch with my body, that I'm taking care of my body. It works as an affirmation as well as a reminder as to why you're doing a particular task, and that will really keep you on track and also make you really happy. Even if it's just a small thing, even if you just manage to clean a study table for that matter, you will feel very nice and you will feel a greater sense of accomplishment once you've identified this intention behind it. Recount your intentions. So at the end of every night, create a really soft night routine where you just recount the intentions of how you've lived up to your purpose every night. So for example, if your intention has been to be more compassionate, you can probably just write down or mentally take a note of how you were present for a friend that day, or how you've done a nice act of kindness. Anything that you've set your morning intention to, make sure that you recount it and revisit it every night so that it's very set in your mind, and you also know that you're making progress. It's really important to review our own progress and give yourself that own sense of accomplishment. So just reminding yourself of how you've lived up to your purpose, even if really small, because small matters. So just take that moment in your day at the end of the day and just recount how you've lived up to it. Give yourself a break. Living a life of intention is also all about being really gentle to yourself and giving yourself enough room if you make mistakes, and giving yourself the space to grow and learn from it. None of us is going to be perfect every day. None of us can build a life of intention just within a week or so. It's going to take time, it takes practice, and it takes a lot of introspection. It is a journey that you take with yourself. So please give yourself all the time that you need and be really gentle, be really slow. The whole intention of building a life with intention is that you get more in touch with yourself, and for that you need to give yourself all the time you need, and also be gentle and kind to yourself. Don't be harsh, be the way you would be to another friend. Listen to your own problems, listen to your own missteps, just as you would listen to a friend. And I know all of you are great friends. So yes, that will be all. Thank you for being here. Please let me know down below, how do you plan on building a life of intention? I would love to know. And if there's anything else to add, please comment down below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and turn on the bell icon for more. Thank you.